You guys need to know the value of follow-up. It can be worth tens of thousands of dollars, even hundreds of thousands of dollars for you if you do it correctly. So what is follow-up? There's essentially two parts to follow-up. The first part is the cold approach. So that's from emails or DMs or calls. You don't get in contact with someone who's the decision maker. So you follow up with them with various texts and emails and calls. You know, you're spamming them a bit, but you just want to get them. You just want to get to them, so you're following up with them. So for example, I sent one message to 100 people on LinkedIn with no follow-up, and I got one meeting from that. From that same list, I sent 5 different messages of follow-up through 5 different days, and I got like 15 meetings because people need to be followed up with over and over again. They need to be convinced that they actually want it, okay? So that's the first point of follow-up. So now the second point of follow-up, which is really the more interesting one, and the way we're gonna be making this money is after you've actually spoken with the decision maker, either on the phone or in a meeting or anywhere, you've talked about your terms, and for some reason you didn't close them on the spot. You need to follow up with them. Why would they agree to meet with you if they weren't interested? That's wasted money. So something very interesting that you can do with follow-up number 2, this works almost 99% of the time. If you didn't close them initially, this will get them. So what you can do is you send them a custom video thanking them for their time in the meeting and just going over everything you went over in the meeting, basically telling them, yo, we should chat again, because we need to finalize this. You need to get started today. Now, I actually tried this with a realtor. Really good video. I whipped this video out in a day with one of my friends and edited it in the same day, and I sent it to this realtor in the same. So without further ado, check out this real life example of a follow-up I did for a client that I had already met.
Hey Axel, it was great meeting you, man. I just want you to know that my team and I are here for you for everything social media so that we can start getting you that one new home evaluation a week, which I know you want. Now, like you told me, you got 7 leads on your Facebook offer, but you weren't notified on any of them, and 0 of them showed up to your open house. So I think you'd agree that we're not using Facebook to the fullest of its capabilities. Now, if we're running an open house campaign, I would ensure that we get that number from 7 leads to 14 leads, and all 14 show up to the open house to ensure that we've got a profitable day. We didn't get the chance to talk about creating or actually posting the content for you, but you of all people should know the power of branding without using newspaper or bus stop ads. Facebook has 1.47 billion active users, and if you want to nurture buyer and seller followers, you need to be at least posting every other day on both Facebook and Instagram.
You need to be posting data posts, business posts, personal anecdote posts,
and actually create the content. That's extremely time consuming and just something you shouldn't be doing. But don't worry, that's why you got us. We'll do an easy breakdown session about how you want to be perceived on social media, as well as a breakdown session on the goals that we should be hitting each month. We'll also get some great photos, so at the end of the day, you'll be looking like this. And finally, picture this. Axel Ziba, the man with the best video content on the market. You said you wanted great video content, and we've got you covered. Our team of experts has the best equipment on the market with several team members in the film industry already. Whatever you want done, I think we got you covered. So Axel, if you want great video and photo content, a social media that is going to be nurturing future sales, and a killer Facebook ad strategy that is going to be saving you time and making you money, then pick up the phone right now and call me.